Ever wonder what sets the winners apart from the losers? And what does it really take to be a winner? My name is Federico, and I'm a young, successful entrepreneur passionate about sports, real estate, mindset, and business. If you are just like me, then the Winning Ways podcast is meant for you.
Yo, welcome back to Winning Ways with Fred. My name is Federico, and I am your host, guys. Special episode for you guys today. We finally accomplished a big goal of ours. We're missing one big piece here, Austin Reynolds. He is sick. He couldn't make it yesterday, but without him, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did yesterday. We fed over 200 people in need yesterday, homeless people around our area here in downtown Miami, and we also gave toys to a foster home, to a couple foster homes. It was a beautiful experience, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. Thank you to everybody that shared. Thank you to everybody that donated. We were able to make the holidays a little more special for these people. And luckily, coincidentally, there's a cold front coming this weekend here in Miami, and we gave a lot of things to keep them warm: gloves, blankets. To my left here is Salim David. He is one of the ones to help us build this, prepare this, buy all the stuff. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to do this either. Salo, welcome to the show, bro. What'd you think of yesterday, man?
Man, it was amazing. I'm glad we were able to finally do it. I feel like it was a lot of build up for a lot of months, trying to get as much money as possible. And, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do it. But it was awesome seeing the expressions, seeing the kids, also the homeless picking out, the type of colors that they wanted. We were giving bags and, they had the choice and, unforgettable experience for sure.
It was an unforgettable experience and something that we don't want to keep it as a one-time thing. The idea is to grow this little by little, of course, step by step. I think we had a big goal of 10,000. We got almost to 6,000. We could have pushed a bit harder, and we learned. And we're going to take this experience and learn from it and grow it. Little things like start maybe planning a little bit ahead of time. Maybe run ads, try to go on people's shows to promote it too, rather than just mine. And yeah, maybe get influencers, pay people to start promoting it too. I think it was a really cool gig. I think it's something that if we grow and continue doing what we're doing, it could become something special. I was telling Salim yesterday, I'm the type of person that has big visions and big goals, but they interviewed us yesterday in Telemundo News Network. And one of the things that I mentioned was like, I don't think there's a reason why there's so many veterans and homeless people out there with the money we're spending every day, the money the government spends every day. And there's no reason for that. And there should be a way for the government to subsidize some sort of homes where we could give these homeless people an opportunity to become productive members of society, start cleaning trash, start doing little things that the government already subsidizes, but give them an opportunity and give them a time frame to be able to do that. Or if not, there's consequences to that. It's a big vision, but it's something that you got to have a big vision to do these type of things. I don't know what you think about that, but what's your
Yeah, man. I mean, the same way we spoke about it yesterday, it's a big idea, but I guess, you have to have that big dream in order to get there. So, we started slow this year. Well, I wouldn't even call it slow. It's just our first year. So, definitely a lot of space to improve. And looking at different areas, right? The homeless, it's a huge problem down here in South Florida. The veterans out there, they feel like they have no help. And then when it comes down to the kids, right? A lot of kids are also affected by homelessness. So we went to one of the shelters where they had over 120 kids. So, if people don't donate to them, then, they don't have a Christmas. So it's the little things, for us, we take them for granted. We live, at our homes, the cold comes, doesn't matter. We're indoors. These guys are out there basically fighting for their lives when the cold comes down. When they have kids, they have to go into shelters because they don't have other options. So it's really, any way we can help, we just have to, it's kind of like an evolution to see what we can come up with next year and kind of be able to expand in different ways and, make it, maximize our efforts to make sure they're getting in the right hands.
Yeah. No, and I like how you said that. It starts with, I don't think we started slow, but it was our first time.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. It's truth. And I think we did a good job overall. We have our lives. We didn't have a team here helping us. It was just us literally figuring it out day by day, seeing what we could do based on the money we were collecting. But I think now we are having content that's going to be put out in the next couple of days, showing you guys what we did, how we did it. So there's proof of concept, right? And I think now with that, it's gonna help people see what we're doing. I think more than money too, if more people were to join us, our movement, right? And not necessarily like do a part in the giveaway or anything, but at least share consistently the link, you know? That's it's one of those things, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, they don't, not everybody has to donate, right? A little thing like just sharing the link, it doesn't have to be daily, it could be once a week, but especially your friends, right? So for us, we noticed a lot, who was there to share the link, little thing like sharing the link for us, where we're trying to push this every day. We have all these friends that, you expect so much more of them. And, when it's time to show up, some of them didn't, some of them did. So it opens up our eyes, but definitely, the little things like sharing a link that gets us a long way. We had a couple of friends that, donated $2, $3, $5. It might, be embarrassing for some of you guys, but it's really not. That goes a long way. One of these little care packages, let's say it was $12. $5 is literally half a package. Like that's gonna affect somebody. It's nothing for you guys, but for them, it's a lot.
It is a lot. And it's one of those things too where you could put your name to be anonymous.
Yeah.
To donate $1, $2. If you're embarrassed, I get it. Listen, but it's putting these people over yourself. Like don't let your ego get in the way of not donating $1 or $2. And he nailed that again. It was surprising. People that I barely speak to nowadays that I knew back in the day were more supportive and shared the link more than people that you expected them to. And it is a little eye-opening too, because you're doing something that's overall good. We're trying to help people, and we did help a lot of people, but you live, you learn, you grow. I think the idea is either to do one sooner than Christmas, maybe one for the first quarter or second quarter of the year, and go from there. Start trialing and erroring, see what works, what doesn't. But the idea again, guys, is to grow this. This was a big part of why we grew this show. Thank you guys for sharing the show, sharing it every week, sharing it with Austin, sharing the links, sharing all of it. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys. $5,700 in a month is a lot of money, man. For what we really did. We didn't really like go overboard in promoting it. We promoted it a couple times a week, the show, but imagine if we would have 10x that effort.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, the possibilities there, right, to grow this thing. And it was an exciting first year. I think we all noticed how much more we can do. Like you said, it took us 4 weeks to get to $5,700. Imagine we would have started a month earlier. Imagine, that many more people would have shared our link. Imagine we would have had maybe an influencer part of it. It would have, just grown even more. So definitely I see the future in this. Every quarter, like we spoke about it yesterday, could be another start for next year, trying to change things up and see, what sectors really need our help.
Yep. To end it up, man, what was your favorite part of yesterday?
All right, so my favorite part was actually right outside of your apartment. When I went up to somebody, sleeping in the park, and I had 4 bags with me, all of them different colors, and I literally go, "Hey man, how are you? Merry Christmas. This is for you. Go ahead and pick your color." And then he's like, "Oh hell no, you gotta be kidding." And like, with kind of like a grin in his face, like he couldn't believe it. And it was like, wow, that's so rewarding that, that little choice, we spoke about it yesterday. He gets to pick that one thing that, maybe he has no choices in life right now, maybe, because where he's at in life, but he had control over that one thing, and it just put a smile on his head. And that was just huge for me. What was yours?
It was the ending too in front of my apartment here, man, where the guy was the greedy part. So we gave the guy, we're giving to the people we saw who needed it. We're passing them bags, and we had given this guy a bag already. We had gone and we were coming back, and we saw him, and he looked at us with such a genuine, nice, face. This guy has legit nothing. He's like, "Hey guys, like I don't mean to be greedy, but like I need to exchange this." What was it?
Yeah, he was actually trying to exchange something he got from the pack we gave him to get an extra shaving razor. And then he was literally like, he's like, "I don't want to be greedy. I'll exchange something." Like, he didn't want to take more than was given to him. And it was, I mean, you say the rest.
No, it was beautiful. It's like you put that into perspective, like you look at it over the over the surface, and it's like, okay, but like if you really dive deep and think about it, this guy has nothing. This guy has no way to be fucking greedy. And he's saying that. That to me got me, because I was like, that's so genuine, you know, somebody to have nothing and say that type of things. And right after that, we gave one of the ladies a pink bag. She wanted the pink bag, and like she was trying it on, like all
Showing it
happily,
off.
showing it off. Like we passed by, she's like, "Do I look pretty?" You know, like we put a smile on their face. And for me, I'm the type of person, I'm like, fuck, I wish we could have done more, man. And I wish, one thing that I think for next year we need to have is more food.
Definitely.
There was a mistake on our end. Again, it's our first year, but food is so important for them, right? We had water and we had cookies for them. And it was great for them to get all the things they got, because it's going to be really cold this weekend, right? And in New Year's and all that. But food, man, for me, I was just like, fuck, I wish I could have given them more.
Yeah, and I think it was a big emphasis. Like, we had a couple of them ask us, like, hey, do you have anything to eat? And, we missed that completely.
Yeah.
But it's a learning experience, like Fede said. So definitely that's something we're going to expand on next year. See what we could do, maybe even partner up with some restaurants that can cater for us, for that day. And then that way, these guys have a full meal that day.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, guys, we got to be the change we want to see. That's why I had the idea to do this. That's why he's doing this with me and Austin as well. We can't expect the government, Elon Musk, everybody to come save the day and help out. We're all here sitting with our hands crossed, expecting somebody to come save the situation that needs to be saved. And the reality is, it's normal people like him and I, like you, that are watching this show and hearing the show, that has to step up and create these little things. Was it work? Yes. Was it time consuming? Yes. Was it worth it and fulfilling? Yes, yes, yes. Will I do it again and continue doing it? Yes. It's that little shift in mindset that's like, okay, we got to contribute. We got to stop taking so much. And clearly, we're in that point in time where we need to all step up a bit more. With that said, that's pretty much what the show was all about. Salim, do you have anything on your end that you want to add?
That's it, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, man. It will be something that hopefully we do a little more often. Guys, I want to wish you all happy holidays. By the time this show airs, Christmas has already passed. Merry late Christmas. Happy New Year's with you and your family. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for helping us get to our goal. With that said, please share the show and have a happy holidays.
Happy holidays, guys.